So, die zwei Häschen schauen wir uns jetzt mal zusammen an. Und zwar, ist das die richtige Kamera? Ja, komm, ich setze mich einfach daneben, oder? Hallo! Wir gucken uns zusammen die Preseason und Rank Changes an. Los geht's.
Jeremy, also known as Riot Brightman.
Hey folks, I'm Andre, also known as Medler.
Hallo,
Today is
Mettler.
August 17th,
Hallo,
and we've got a
Breitmoon.
lot to cover today.
To start, we want to talk about an update to how we approach ranked each year in League of Legends.
Oh ja.
We're going to be moving to 3 ranked resets per year. And we want to
Warum?
explain these changes a bit before we hand things over to our game director,
Oh, danke schön.
who will talk a bit more about what that entails.
Das ist wichtig.
League's had a year-long ranked structure since the early days. Some of the details have
Richtig.
changed a bit over time, but the core's been pretty consistent. Ranked kicks off in January, and then runs until just after Worlds in November, at which point we jump to preseason, we experiment with some gameplay changes.
Dann wird das Game immer richtig schnell,
Now,
richtig
there's
shit,
a
ja.
lot we think works well about that. There's a great kickoff to the season moment, there's a clear endpoint, game and esport have some nice synergy with each other, that sort of thing.
Ja.
But at this point, we're also seeing some opportunity for improvement. One long, gradual climb over 10 months can feel like a real grind, with a long gap until a fresh climb. There's that down period at the end of the year where often a lot of people will want to play ranked and can't. And sometimes it's just a long time until we've got the next window for larger changes to Summoner's Rift gameplay. It's also often unclear when the next event or larger update to League is going to be. Now, this year you will have noticed we tried out a faster ranked climb and a mid-year ranked reset. We think that went well overall, and that there's opportunity to create more moments for gameplay changes that can tie in with other things going on in the League ecosystem. So, with all that set up, here's Pooh to talk through some more information on these changes.
Hey
Winnie
everyone,
Pooh?
I'm Pew, aka Pew Pew Lasers, and today I'm going to take you through some of the upcoming
Pew
changes
Pew
we're
Lasers.
making in preseason and ranked splits in League of Legends. As mentioned, we're moving into a 3 ranked split per year structure with resets between each one. This should hopefully result in more impactful games and a faster climb for each split, and it also means you'll have the opportunity to earn 3 ranked skins each year. Part of the change to this model is taking a look at preseason. Past preseasons have gone onto PBE in early October, giving players a lot of time to explore and learn the gameplay changes that will be featured for the coming year. The flip side is that by the time the new season starts, the gameplay changes no longer feel new. In other words, the time in which players are most excited to play with the new changes and the time in which players are allowed to and excited to start their rank climb were not aligned with each other. So this year, and in each year moving forward, we're planning to have preseason hit PBE in mid-November with an official release in January of 2024 on the same patch that ranked and esports play begins. The current rank split will stay live through November and December of this year, giving players more time to get to their desired rank. Now, this is a new approach and does carry some risks.
Also die Preseason Channels gehen gehen vom PBE auf den Live-Server mit Start der normalen Season und der Pro-Season. Ist das anders als sonst gewesen? Er sagt es zwar, aber ist es so gewesen?
So we're going to have to be really on top of it in terms of the balance and the meta at the start of each split.
Ja.
We think the trade-offs
Ja,
are
klar.
really worth it, and we're excited to start 2024 off with a bang. If you'd like to learn more, we've got a dev blog on this topic that's live now. In terms of what's in preseason, we have a lot of changes that we're working on. We're looking at terrain adjustments to parts of Summoner's Rift, changes to map objectives, and significant modifications to the item system, some of which I'd love to share with you today. Earlier this year, we said that we weren't really happy with how Mythic items landed, and that we were open to removing the system entirely if the changes implemented didn't bring us closer to where we wanted it to be. And well, they didn't. So starting in January of 24, Mythic items will be removed from League of Legends. Trying to serve the needs of a bunch of different champions.
Ja, ein bisschen Backstory, Leute. Ich war Challenger. Ich war jedes Season Challenger. Also ich habe mich auf jedes Season Challenger geendet, aber ich habe immer wieder Challenger gemacht, okay? Und dann kam Mythic Items mit Movement, Jumps, rechts, links, geradeaus, Bullshit rechts und links und ich habe nicht mehr Challenger gehittet. Ich hatte auch keine Lust mehr. Ich hatte einfach keine Lust mehr. Und jetzt, wenn jetzt Mythic Items removed werden, bin ich immer noch über 30 und werde kein Challenger mehr schaffen. Aber Mythic Items sind trotzdem removed und das ist doch
Class with a
schön.
few Mythic items has proven to be really challenging. And while it works pretty well for about half the roster, the other half is left with items that don't feel really right for them or have their creativity stifled. While the Mythic item tier will be removed, we will be adjusting current Mythic items that players really like to be exciting options rather than prescriptive centerpieces. So that means you can go back to buying Infinity Edge with Trinity Force if you'd like.
Oh,
You
danke.
can learn more about other item changes and everything else we're cooking for preseason when we do the full reveal coming soon. TM.
Next up, we also know a lot of you have been waiting for some news on what's up for Arena after the Soulfighter event. We're really excited about the response to Arena, and we think there's a lot of opportunity to make it even better again. Arena's debut run will end with the Soulfighter event, as previously discussed, but that's so we can take it down, make a bunch of upgrades to it. So, the game modes team is already underway on that work, and the next version of Arena will drop in early December.
We're still figuring out exactly what will be in that update, but we're looking at things like adding a lot more augments to give more game-to-game variety, improved champion viability so you can have a good time bringing a larger variety of your favorite champions into Arena, some map adjustments, and ways of playing with more than just one friend.
So, on the subject of game modes, while we're taking Arena behind the scenes for some updates, we do have another game mode that is finally giving us time to shine again.
Nexus Blitz is coming back in late October for a 5-week run. Now we know this has been a long time coming, especially because we promised you'd see Nexus Blitz in 2022, and we did not deliver on that. Now the gameplay is as you remember it, though with a few tweaks to account for changes since its last appearance, like the updated jungle items.
On a different note, as we mentioned in a previous dev update, we're still also working on improving bot AI to both enhance the new player experience and also make playing against bots feel more like a real game. We'll be having our first player-facing technical test of the new bots on PBE sometime next month.
We're currently focusing our bot work on helping new players learn the game, so these bots are deliberately intro-level at the moment. We expect most of you to crush them easily, but we'd still love your feedback on how they look and feel. And check out the dev blog that just went live today for more info on how to do that.
Okay, that's nearly it for us from today. Next time we talk to you, we'll cover new champions and champion updates, including
Okay.
Skarner, who's still on track for a release early next year.
Okay, aber das ist interessant.
Before then, though, you'll also see Jax's visual and audio update.
Also, das war jetzt ziemlich whatever, so. Also, wir haben jetzt gelernt, 3 Splits, okay. Dann der Spring Split, competitive gesehen, wird absolut giga-ass sein, weil Pro-Players auf dem PBE spielen müssten, um sich vorzubereiten. Katastrophe war, also wirklich Katastrophe. Für den Average Guy wahrscheinlich egal oder vielleicht sogar cooler. Und dann haben wir, dass Mythics keine Mythics mehr sind. Das würde aber auch bedeuten, dass du im Best Case dann die Items ändern musst oder rausnehmen musst zum Teil, ne? Würde ich behaupten. Weil es gibt bestimmt nasty Kombinationen aus mehreren Mythics, die man so lieber nicht sehen möchte. Aber ja, das war's schon. Ich bin sehr gespannt auf die Champion-Updates. Wenn ihr auch gespannt seid, Abo dalassen. Bis dann. Super Sache. Danke für nichts, Riot Games. Nein, ist okay. Ist für den Average Guy und ist für Soluki vielleicht auch cooler. Ich finde zum Beispiel die Phase immer, wo man das Spiel neu entdecken muss und neu auch herausfinden will und so, finde ich halt immer viel, viel cooler ist, ja? Also ich mag es überhaupt nicht. Bei TFT zum Beispiel ist es ja auch so. Da sind es schon nur, ich glaube, 2 oder 4 Wochen. Aber es kommt ein neues Set raus. Und das neue Set, wenn es nach mir geht, pack it up, so, haus raus. Lass das neue Set sofort auf dem Live-Server live gehen. Mach ein paar, lass ein paar Playtester das Spiel spielen. Bring es nicht auf den PBE. Mach einfach viele Playtester oder dafür eine Closed Beta-Tester, Playtester-Geschichte, whatever. Weiß auch gar nicht, wie genau man das machen soll. Aber dann release mal so ein Set einfach. Fände ich sehr viel cooler. Weil immer wenn du TFT anfängst mit dem neuen Set, kommt einfach irgendwo eine Tierlist her. Und alle spielen diese scheiß Tierlist nach. Bisschen Creativity, ein Game, wo man kennenlernen, selbst Sachen rausfinden. Ist einfach so viel geiler, als nach einem scheiß Guide zu spielen. Aber es gibt Menschen, die zocken nur nach Guide. Und da fehlt eine Komponente an Spielerskill. Meiner Meinung nach.